All right, welcome everyone. We are here with our newest producers at Power Your Story podcast. Imran, when you're ready, can you do our intro for us?
Welcome to Power Your Story Open Mic Thursday. Today we are talking about social media pressure, fake friends versus real friends, overcoming fear, and the importance of kindness. Enjoy the show.
All right, who has a thought or a comment about social media pressures, fake friends, etc.?
I think that in like social media, there's a lot of trends that become very popular. So when like younger kids see it on social media, they tend to think, "Oh, I have to do that now," or "I want to do that because of like it's so popular," and it makes it think that is normal. In reality, it's not very normal.
Thanks, Uri. Who else has a thought on that? Or who is an example of like something that was kind of like fake or outside of the real world or something like that on social media, or time they felt pressure about something?
Like times when the like younger kids who be on social media when they're not supposed to feel like pressured or something, like they see some professionals doing like either probably skydiving and it may look real, but sometimes it probably can be fake. And they probably do some like dangerous stuff on there to like show and be like, hey, I'm very brave, this and that and the third. But it's also come down to their friends who is not really their friends who be like pressuring them into like, hey, do this for a TikTok, or hey, do this for a TikTok, or Instagram live or anything. And whole time it's embarrassing them and it's gonna haunt them for the rest of their life as they like grow up and move on.
Kanija, any thoughts?
Um,
Like, have you heard any examples of people being fake online or people pressuring?
can I give like a real life example?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, like, basically, you know how when, say, you like with a friend, one second.
That's okay.
You know how like you with a friend and that friend particularly tries to embarrass you when they get in front of certain people? Basically, like that being like a fake friend. I won't get into details, but
Not to call anybody out.
yeah.
Anybody else have any problems with like, or problems or examples or things that you've observed with like people not being real or being fake or fake friends or anything like that?
Yeah, I agree with Kanija because like sometimes your friends is like they be all cool, they be, like just chilling, but like either it can be a boy or it could be a girl or it could be some popular kid who they want to be friends with and stuff, and they think that it's like, oh, they just changed their whole mood. They start being mean to you, start embarrassing you, saying like, oh, remember that day when you sat here and you fell off your bike because you couldn't, like, ride your bike or whatever. They start bringing up embarrassing stuff. They start bringing up your deepest, darkest secrets and stuff. And it's kind of like you're just being weird. That's like very weird. And, that's not cool.
We have a couple of comments. DeKylie says people thinking other kids' lives are perfect because of what they post. And Kalissa says kids might see teens doing stuff and posting, and they might think, oh, that's cool, or try to do what they do when they should try and be themselves. What do you think? How much does social stuff you see on social media or stuff other people see on social media, how much does that influence like their personality and what they try to do?
I think social media can be like very manipulative, I would say. Like it's not like the things that you post on social media is the things that you want people to see and not what actually happens. So anything could be happening behind the scenes, but if you show like you have such a great life and you're doing all this cool stuff and dangerous stuff, and people are going to think, oh, you have a really cool life and I want to do that too. But in reality, that's not what truly happens behind the scenes, and you're just giving them a image that you don't actually live up to.
Alberto, any thoughts? Social media, fake friends, pressures online?
How do I type in the chat?
Comments. Do you see the comments icon? Anisha, any thoughts?
Only thought that I have is that like sometimes fake friends, they can like say, like as an example, sometimes you go outside with them and then they pretend to be your friend the whole time, and then they do something behind your back, like leave you there by yourself, or like do something that's like showing that they're not a true friend. But then later when you confront them about it or say something about it, they be like, oh no, I wasn't trying to do that, that wasn't my intent. Like just sit there and lie and play in your face.
Anyone else have a comment or a thought to share before we close out this Express live stream? Naomi?
Yes, I wanted to say like what Zuri said is like, you know, kind of it's like I agree with her because like the stuff like when it comes down to your fashion, you may like a whole different thing. You might like wearing pink, or you might like wearing all different colors of the rainbow and stuff, and then people like make fun of you of what you post because of how your color, like the color of your clothes, or how music tastes you like, how your hair is. But I don't understand, why are y'all worrying about the hair? Like, okay, it may look weird, but she might like it, and you're bringing down her self-esteem, and it's kind of weird. And it also like brings that, like, you sit here and you make fun of somebody's hair, and then when they go on your page and they see your hair, they be like, oh, I should have got this because she looks like this. You're bringing down their confidence, and it's kind of weird. And I feel like that's kind of sad because, I thought we were supposed to be like, nice to each other. Now I can understand if she was not like being nice to you and you're giving back the same energy, but like if you don't know the girl, why are you like, worrying about what she does instead of worrying about what you do? That's your type of style. That's your music. That's your hair. That's like all of that. So I feel like social media is kind of like a place where it can be good, but it can also be bad at the same time.
All right. Any other closing thoughts? Okay. Kanija, can you give us our outro?
This has been Power Your Story Open Mic Thursday. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, and Instagram for more.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, we have one question from the Google Meet, which is, how can people avoid feeling pressured by social media? Who has a tip? How can people avoid feeling pressured?
I feel like they should not, like worry about what other people say. Like they should just be like, if they comment on their stuff, just ignore it or delete it. And, just think about you, because that's your confidence. It's not theirs, it's yours. So worry about what you're doing instead of worrying about what they worry, like what they talking about you.
Anything else?
Yes. Okay, also to like add on to what Naomi was saying, remember that people only post what they want you to see. Like everyone's life is not perfect. No one is perfect. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. You don't have to feel pressure about what somebody else is posting, because it's 9 times out of 10 edited for you to see like that is, how do I put this? Basically they want you to think that's their life. That's all.
All right, Kanija, the very last closing thought here.
Thank you for listening.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.